Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, The Knitflix Explorer. My name is Nelza Pereira and I am in today's video going to talk about my recent travel to America. So I went to North America and South America and the project I was knitting during that time and why I picked up that project, and possibly if I can get the video thing to work properly, maybe post that will be interesting. I don't think I have any knitting photographs that I had taken during that time, but I do have the projects and I will show you what I was knitting. So thank you for joining me. Also do check out my introductory video that I did if you want to find out more about me. It's also here to subscribe to my channel. Recently I have come back from America. I flew into Dallas. I went to Colombia for a few days with my boyfriend. He has a job there. We did stop in El Salvador as well, so a couple of places. I've never been to El Salvador before, but I have been to Colombia a few times. An amazing place, I must admit. Their coffee is the best. Nobody from the Colombian country or from the Colombians are paying me for this plug, but I'm telling you now, if you are not a coffee connoisseur, which I was not until I went to Colombia, I actually realized what good coffee actually is, and I'm lucky enough to bring some of their coffee back in the United Kingdom, and I have that every day, so that's really good, keeps me going. So that's where I was. So when I came back when I went back to Dallas from Colombia, we went to San Antonio and to Austin, Texas. While I was in Austin, I met up with a very, very good friend of mine who had not seen for 20 years. And so it was amazing catching up with her and her husband and her son. So it was great. I think one good thing about traveling is you not only do you get to see different places if you get the chance to travel, but you also get to meet people you don't always get to see in your daily life. So I was very privileged and happy that she had the time to see me and introduce me to her family, which I've seen on Facebook before, but not actually seen in person. It just had a great catch up. So that's that. So during, so what I wanted to knit, so I was thinking about knitting before I went. At my work, we have a knitting group. It's only a small group of us that meet every week, and I was telling the people on the group, oh, I'm going to America, what should I pick up knit wise? I feel like I want a small project, and I did have Susan B. Anderson's project pattern called the Good Bear. And somebody suggested a little toy, and I thought, oh, I like DPNs. They're small enough to travel with, and yeah, that'd be a good idea. I absolutely love working with double pointed needles. So I thought, yeah, that'd be a good idea. But as you know, if you're a knitter or any type of crafter, your juices are flowing and you think, yeah, I need to get onto this straight away. So I thought I start knitting the Good Bear, at least give it a start and see whether it's good enough to travel with. And lo and behold, within a few days, I'd already finished the Good Bear, and I realized that it wasn't something I wanted to travel with. And as you can see up here he is, and he's so cute. Look at him. Yeah, I've not put him on my Instagram handle yet, but he is just the cutest. He's called the Good Bear, and I knit him with variegated yarn, which is yarn that has different colors. So it has striations as you knit them. So you can see one arm is one color, but the other arm is another color. And I'm not going to make this poor little guy naked, but I'm going to pull his trousers back up again. But he is the cutest little thing. And when I first knit him, I wanted him to be on a Christmas tree, so I thought I could do my Christmas knitting straight away. But I realized he was too big for the Christmas tree, and two, it was too fiddly to take around with me to America, because in the pattern you had to stuff him as you went along. But I did realize that the jacket is small enough to be able to to put on a little hanger and put on a Christmas tree. So I might do that with his jacket, which is the cutest. I haven't got a name for him, and I don't know if I'm going to give him to anyone, and I don't even know if I'm going to put him on a Christmas tree, but he's here. And so I brought him so that I could show it to you, the patterns from Susan B. Anderson. It's called The Good Bear. And there are, I think, other clothes for him. I can't remember, but check out the pattern if you're interested at all. So anyway, so that was not my project, but I did have a pair of mittens that I was designing, that I had knit a couple of pieces, and I thought it was too fiddly, but I thought I left the pattern halfway, and I thought, oh, let me try and knit another pair, and I could probably use that as a Christmas present. So I'll show you. I haven't finished them yet, but this is it. It's something I have designed, and you can see it's clearly not finished. There's a hole where the thumb needs to go. The ends haven't been sewn in yet, but I will take off my rings and I will put this on so you can see what it looks like on my hand. Just getting my hand into it so you can see. It's a little bit tight, but I think when you first knit it, it will, especially fingerless mittens, they do loosen up. So as you can see, apologies that I haven't sewn the ends in, but just so you can see, so this is one part of the pattern. And then as I turn my hand around, and probably can't see it so well, but it has a cable, some cable stitches on this side and some cable stitches just under the thumb, and like a diamond pattern that I chose for the, so I chose two different patterns, one for the underside, one for the overside. And it's already, I know we are in the summer, or where I'm recording this, it's the summertime, but my hand is already feeling warm, because when you knit with two colors, you have two layers of yarn interlocking behind behind this mitten, and therefore it makes it even warmer. So that is what I knit in America, and I'm going to pick up from here and knit the thumb on, so it's not going to be like this. However, if you felt like you wanted to knit it without, but it does look a little bit unsightly, so I'm going to close that hole. Right now I'm nearly finished the second mitten. I'm just getting to the cuff side of it. Again, there's the hole, and this is the other side of the other hand. So as you can see, it's looking good. The yarns I used, sorry, the needle's still on here, is this one, which forms the bases of the main color, and this is kind of like a variegated yarn that as you can see, got some nice little flecks of different colors on it, which makes the white part of it, and it actually shows little flecks in the knitting that are in that yarn. So I think it does look pretty. It'll probably be a gift for someone, I'm not sure who. So yeah, so that's what I'm knitting. This knit pattern is not uploaded anywhere yet. It's quite simple if you can knit in around. You can also use magic loop knitting to knit this if you're not a double pointed needle type of person. So thoughts and ideas. So I'll be finishing this project, so if you have any thoughts and ideas on what you think I should be knitting next, do drop me a line. Personally, I think because I'm knitting this when I was away, and when you travel, you get a lot of time to think, and I was thinking of maybe creating a jumper with this pattern, like a tank top, because I know in the winter I do put like long sleeve tops on there. So I thought I could use this pattern to create to design a tank top. But going forward, I'll see what I want to do. So if you have any thoughts on a tank top or something with that pattern, do let me know. I could probably try and design that. And then regarding my trip, yeah, I love San Antonio. I went to the Alamo. That was great. That was in San Antonio, yes, so I'm just trying to think where that was. And then I went to the river cruise. They have a beautiful little river in the center of the part of the town. I'm not sure if there's a certain word or name for it, but it was so lovely and idyllic. And apparently the tour guide was saying that in at Christmas time there's a million lights, so I might put a photo up of that boat journey on as this video plays along, if I can work that out, and so you can see how how it looks. So it's very pretty. So I went there, and in Colombia, while my boyfriend was working, I got a facial done. I got some, a pedicure in, lots of knitting and watching programs. While I was in Colombia, the England ladies, the Lionesses, were playing football, so I was trying to watch those, and it was very difficult. The commentaries in Spanish, so I had to quickly download talk radio and listen to talk radio in English and watch it in on the Spanish TV or the Spanish language TV. And then some of it was a little bit out of sync, and it was like so difficult, but there I was. I'm a avid football supporter. So in case you don't know that about me, I am crazy about sports, tennis, football, and a lot of other sports. And I'm also a fitness fanatic. I was watching that and also knitting these fingerless mittens, and it was fun. And then spent a lot of time traveling when I came back back to Dallas and then back into the UK. So the weather has been great so far. It's lovely and warm. I just want to ask, like, depending on the weather, what takes your fancy? So when it's raining, do you fancy doing something specific in your free time, a specific type of knitting? Or if it's cold in the winter, are you picking up more thicker knits or projects that keep you warmer? Or are you already thinking in the winter about your summer knits and what you're going to be knitting in the summer? Like, I've picked up the fingerless mittens in the summer, and I'm thinking of it as a Christmas present, or the good bear as something for the Christmas tree. So let me know what your thoughts are and why, depending on the weather, and I shall catch you in the next video. My name is Nilza. This channel is called the Netflix Explorer. Please join me on this journey, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Do subscribe. Bye.